Hi, good night. It's me again, Nathan. And I just pressed record before even knowing what I want to say, but it's okay. So, life recently has been enjoyable, I must say. It is enjoyable, even though there's a lot of ups and downs, there's a lot of troubles, a lot of life lessons that are really hard for me to get through, but I must say it is enjoyable. And because of this, I just noticed a thing that really differentiate me then and me now. The problems and the ups and downs kind of the same, even though it's not specifically the situation and the scene is like similar, but the ups and downs. There's ups and downs. There's troubles. There's conflicts, but the thing that I really differentiated is I enjoy all of those things. I enjoy all of the moments, the good moments and also the bad ones too. And me then, I will always complain and be mad and be angry for those bad moments, those problems. Even though there are times that it is kind of valid for me to be angry about it and be mad and complain because it's just kind of unfair sometimes, I would say. But it doesn't make anything better if I'm looking back, right? For example, if I got into trouble or maybe something bad happens to me, or I'm just not lucky, I'm unlucky, and then I got mad and I complain, it just builds a kind of smoke. No, what's the word? Kind of blind in my eyes and in my heart for me to search for the solution instead. So I just get mad, I just get angry, and then I threw the blame to other people, even though maybe it's their mistake. But I'm just wasting my time and energy and emotion to something that didn't bring any change at all. And instead, now I've been reading some books. I've been, taking my time a lot with God and Jesus. Yeah, Jesus is. Shout out to Jesus. And, I've been seeing things and what happens in front of me as a fate, a reason that anything that are going on in front of me right now, that I have going on in my life, though it's good or bad, it has a reason. And if something bad happens, that means God wants me to learn something, that I can learn something from this situation, from these moments. And when I see it in this perspective, that there is no use for me to waste my energy on being mad and complain about the situation that has already happened and I didn't have any power to change it in that moment. When I know those things, I think more clearly and I control what I can control. Yeah, that's the main point. I know what I cannot control. I know what has already happened, and I cannot make a time machine to go back. So what can I do is work and do the best as I can right now. Maybe in the situation where I'm unlucky, maybe I lost my money somewhere, or I lost my belongings somewhere, or maybe there is some mistake that I made and I have to do something about it and I have to take responsibility. I don't waste energy by complaining and thinking, oh, why am I so dumb? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why he do that? Why this guy do this to me? No, I just kinda see the problem where I'm in, and then instead of wasting my energy on that, I look at the solution and what I can learn from that moment, and that is an opportunity in every moment that happens. And we don't learn from good times, we learn from our failures. When we success, we get the praise, we get the dopamine boost, and it's not bad, but we didn't learn anything. Instead, when we fail, we learn something, and that's what's valuable. I'm still very very young right now. There's a lot of mistakes that I do, and it's every mistakes that I made, I was so grateful to experience those things. Because why? Because now I can learn. Now I know what mistakes that I made. Now I know what not to do in the future. And that's just so great. It's so cool, man. That's so cool. Like, now I see all of the things that happens and I can enjoy every moment of it. It's wow, I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. But yeah, I've been enjoying life lately. And it's not because the problems goes away. No, the problem is still here, but the perspective and the hearts that I have right now is different. Yeah, so I think, yeah, you guys can also do that. I recommend you to learn to read some books. I heavily recommend you to learn Stoicism, to read the philosophy and how the perspective of Stoicism. You can read any books by Marcus Aurelius or other sources. I'm still new also to this philosophy, but yeah, it really shows you on what you can handle and what you cannot, what is in your control and what is not. And also, shout out to God, one and only Jesus Christ. He has given me all of this peace and this gratefulness, these opportunities in life. And yeah, life is good lately. I've been enjoying it so much. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you. Good night, everyone.